Life events are infinite probabilities. The future is the not yet experienced sea of probabilities. The present is the possible probabilities under experience. The past is your experienced and inexperienced probabilities. Now let's refresh our memory. The classic philosophers and scientists' teachings consider time linear, a line, an arrow that is heading towards the future and leaving a trail called the past. The future is a set of unknown events, and the past is being born as clock seconds are ticking away. We cannot predict these events, but we can store the past in our memories, be it history books or old historic monuments. Modern science considers time as the fourth element of this dimension. Together with space, they make our physical world. Let's dive deeper and elaborate on the first statement. Life events are infinite probabilities, meaning the creation is made up of pre-calculated infinite probabilities of events in parallel with time segments. We simply cannot grasp all the probabilities that make up the universe, but we are here to experience some of those probabilities which we are also part of. These calculated infinite probabilities make the universe interesting and mind-boggling. It also makes the universe less boring to conscious beings with limited mind capabilities like us. The second statement states that the future is the not yet experienced probabilities. I have found this interesting. The future is a sea of infinite probabilities that are not yet experienced. Whatever events we experience are future probabilities realized. Once experienced, they are considered realized probabilities. We call it the past. Let's give an example. When you wake up in the morning, you are facing infinite probabilities and infinite time segments that will be available to you that day. When you wake up, you can probably decide whether to go to work or not. Meet your friend Matthew or meet John instead. You can call your boss or your girlfriend, or simply spend the day with your dog. Have breakfast in the kitchen or on the balcony, etc. All these events, even though they look infinite to us, the universe knows all of them. They are limited in the universe book, but they look limitless to us. If you met Matthew instead of John, the universe also has a version of you meeting John instead of Matthew. If you had your breakfast in the kitchen, the universe also has calculated probabilities of you having breakfast on the balcony. It is all known and taken care of. But because of the huge variation and astronomical number of possibilities, some events look coincidental, random, and sometimes a stroke of luck. The universe knows every event you will experience, also the events you will not experience. He simply knows the if and the if not of the near and far future. For humans, near future events are more predictable than we think. Ironically, the more predictable they are, the more bored we feel. The universe also knows this. That's probably why the future is made unknown and obscure. The third statement states that the present is the possible probabilities under experience. As the probable future events get closer, some of them get more predictable, some are not. Once they reach the now, we experience them. Only then do they change from unrealized future probabilities to experienced certainties. Every future event that has fallen in your timeline becomes a realized experience. The rest of the unexperienced probabilities also become your past, but not experienced. The fourth statement states that the past is your experienced and inexperienced probabilities. We have two variations of past. The first is the experienced probabilities, while the second is the unexperienced. If you met Matthew, that's a realized past. If you did not meet him, that's an unrealized past. The opportunities you experienced are your past. The unexperienced opportunities are also other versions of your past. You just did not experience them. The moment future probabilities are funneled into your present, they are divided into past experienced and past unexperienced, and everything is happening now. We will get to that in another video. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It means a lot to me. See you in another video.